Have you got a team for us, Pat?
No, we'll announce it at the toss.
Do you know your team?
Yep. Is it 20 questions now?
Green definitely out.
Yeah, Greenie, is out for this one. Still hopeful for the second test, so we'll see how the next week goes.
Without giving away who's batting sixth, out of Renshaw and Hanscom, would you ever consider the left-hand, right-hand thing at selection table? That is to say, the Ashwin factor. Would that come into it, or would you ignore all of that and just purely go down on pecking order?
Yeah, I think it is a factor over here. With so much traffic from the right-handers bowling, I think at times there's a bit more out there for the left-handers. So, you see, obviously the Indian lineup's probably going to be packed full of right-handers. So I think it plays a small factor.
Any thoughts on why they're watering one side of the pitch and not the other side?
No ideas.
Just with the prospect of three spinners, is it something that you've thought a lot about? Or would you be comfortable with that, just being the only seamer on the side?
Yeah, we've done it before. It's of course a possibility. I think without Greenie there, it does make it a little bit harder. To be honest, but for sure, it's extreme conditions. You sometimes have to change the lineup.
And do you almost have to take each test as different series almost, because of India and how the conditions are, what the pitch could be like and all that?
Yeah, spot on. Last series, I only played a couple of games, but Pune was really different to Bangalore, which was completely opposite to Ranchi, and so I think each test has its own characteristics, and the team we picked, the way we want to play is purely for this kind of these next 5 days, and kind of regroup and go again next week. Yeah, potentially. Again, I think with just the amount of traffic as well from, right arm quick bowlers, even the Aussies, it's normally right outside that left where the left-handers are batting. So, traditionally, sometimes it can be hard for the lefties. You've got to be, have those different options, the sweeps, the reverse sweeps, a really clear method. I think you'd, be as prepared as you could be. He's been bowling beautifully. The nets over here started really well in for Victorian first class cricket, and if he gets the nod, you've got Nathan Lyon down the other end that he can work with, and he's ready. I think everyone in the squad here's had really good preparation. Couldn't ask for anything more, and everyone, whoever we pick's 100% ready to go.
How significant a factor is, if Todd and Nathan play both going the same way, how much is that coming to your thinking?
It's a factor. It's, if you, I think with these conditions when they really spin, just really good bowling is what you're after, being consistent time and time again. I don't think you need to go searching for anything more. The conditions will come to you. So you've seen Nath being really, really effective over here. A lot of bat pad, leg slip kind of catches for the right-handers. So, ideally you've got variety in any attack, but I don't think it's has to be the case just for that sake. Yeah, that's it. Just upskilling. It's really important. Lots of catches in close. I think we've had about 8 people in there at some different stages trying to catch in there if called upon. I think we'll bat. I think when the conditions spin from day one, it's actually not. I think you see India's record, they win just as many games batting second as they do batting first. So I think it can be overstated when the conditions do spin really quickly.
For a fast bowler, how long do you get seam up until you go across seam and stuff?
It probably won't be long. You got to go a little bit differently to Australia. For the whole 80 overs, the ball's going to react slightly differently. So In the past you've seen the Indian sides kind of open the bowling with a quick and then go and cool your heels for 20 overs, waiting for a bit of reverse swing and then pouncing when you feel like the ball's reversing. So, I think the key to that's trying to be on top of the game so you can kind of time those moments well.
And how you feeling from a captaincy perspective about controlling the tempo of the game, having very different field teams than what you would have in Australia, obviously, experience last year?
Yeah, the experience helps. No doubt that's a big focus. Over here it's more common to have a couple of fielders out on the fence, and I don't think it's a defensive tactic over here. It's kind of you're going to leave hopefully plenty of catches in around the bat, but you might have a couple of cover fielders out on the fence.
Just with your batting, you know how crucial you are to runs are in these conditions. Where do you think you are with your batting, especially with spin?
I feel in a really good place. Battled a lot, over the last few months, but especially the last couple of weeks in spinning conditions. Just trying to find a really clear method for all our tailenders. We've got a huge role to play, so it feels like it's in a good place. It's no doubt tough conditions here for anyone. We know, even 15 to 20 runs can be really crucial.
What are the key messages to the group about playing in India?
I think you've touched on a couple of them. Managing the tempo of the game, it can really speed up here, but we saw in Ranchi it can also be a grind at times where you've got to bat big, and as a bowler you've just got to hang in there. So just managing the tempo of the games. I think communicating as well. Things can change really quickly. So working with your partner out there when you're batting on how to go about it. Embracing the chaos. I think these series always throw up different challenges, on the field or off the field, and just embracing it's what makes these tours so special.
What is it for your pitch preparation? Just the idea that, in Australia, the curators are they're fiercely independent of their strip. And over here, it seems to be not as independent. What do you? Does it annoy you a little bit that there's sort of that much interaction between the curators?
Not really. Not really. It's not really. Like it's, I think that's part of the challenge of playing away. Home teams is you want to, win at home. In Australia, we're lucky we normally got pace and bounce, but kind of home match advantage. I don't think it's a terrible thing. Kind of just another challenge. It makes touring over here even harder when you know that the conditions are kind of custom made for them.
You had two very contrasting tests in Sri Lanka. They missed the conditions. What do you take out of that second test?
I think the lesson from that second test was that the conditions might be different from game to game. Both were at Gaul, so we were expecting a wicket that spun from day one, and I think we ended up getting 350 or 400. That probably needed to be 550. So just again playing what's in front of you. A lot of the talks about a really fast-paced game, but there will be times where it is big partnerships batting long periods of time.
How do you go about managing the workload yourself, and Scott, if it's just you two as the quicks, and obviously Cam's not there to chip in?
Yeah, ideally if you're kind of controlling the game, you can kind of place our overs in when they're going to be most effective. So that's new ball, reverse swing bowling. If you want to try and create wickets. I think we used to bowl 20 plus overs in a day. I'm doubt we'll probably even need them over here. Expecting spin to play a big part.
You spoke about embracing the chaos, but in Pakistan and Sri Lanka, somehow you kind of turned the few around. There were some cheering where at least you had them on your side. It's not going to be here like that here in India. How do you deal with that crowd factor and noise and everything?
It's funny. Like I think sometimes you do feel the crowd over here. Like Davey Warner walks and he's more popular than Virat over here. Sometimes he's, maybe not. Sorry, if you ask Davey, he thinks he's more. But no, you get a lot of love from, just cricket supporters who, love seeing cricket, love watching IPL. So we've played a lot here just adds another dimension having a loud crowd.
All good, lads.
Good.
Cool. Thank you. Ta.